Hello, this is Marie Diaries, and I'm here to do a video. Alright, but before I do this video and this reading, my spirit guides, my angels, my archangels, my ancestors of the highest white light, I ask that you come in and guide me, protect me always. 24/7, 365. I ask that you give me the clarity of this video and this reading through any of the cards or anything that I decide to use and have in my hands. I ask that you immediately return any and all of the negative energies from people, places, things, including ill will, intent, negative intent, etc. I ask that it goes back wherever it needs to go immediately, permanently. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. Thank you. So I was thinking to say, like, I don't know, I actually feel like I wasn't going to do any videos tonight. Because like it's now 10:30. um I was awakened out of my sleep earlier today because it was like this noise that kept going. Like, this been happening in this apartment on and off for the whole 2 years so far that I've been here. I don't know if it's because of the apartments that's over me, or there's some kind of way that, like, the outside is getting in, which getting in the walls. So I don't know if it was the squirrels or something or whatever, or the birds, or it's because of the two apartments that's over me. Does it have to do with them, one of those apartments upstairs? I don't know. So it could be either one. So yeah, I was awakened out of my sleep early this morning around, what was it, like 8, 9 o'clock? No, it was like 8. And I was planning on sleeping until like 10:45 or whatever, even though I probably really would have slept till like 12. um so I was up, and then I kind of end up taking like a nap in the middle, like in the morning. Like, I started getting sleepy around, like, it was after 10, because I know I stayed up like after 10 a.m. and then I started getting sleepy. So I had just took a nap until like, what time I got up? Like 4 or 5 or something it was. I ended up started getting up because I'm like, I don't know. I guess I just didn't want to sleep the whole day, because I know my sleep schedule is like, it's not on its normal or regular sleep schedule. I don't know, but the two times that I was up, I noticed two different insects in the apartment. One was a centipede, which I really don't like those. I really don't like them. Anytime I see them, I'm not even gonna hold you. I wanna get rid of them. All right, but I didn't get a chance to get that one because he got away from me. But hopefully he went wherever he needed to go, far away, back away from me. But spiritually, if you look up centipede, it talks about good stuff. All right, I did end up making that finally. I did end up making that as one of my oracle cards. And then I've already had a card. I believe I already got an oracle card for the spiritual meaning of a spider. So yeah, and that's what I just saw just before I got on here, like maybe 20 minutes ago. So I saw a spider. So I wanted to try to see what the energy was for seeing both of those. And plus, maybe also, I guess, include all the distractions. Because not only did I have the distractions from the apartment, I done had all kind of distractions all day today. From outside noises to stuff going on in the wall in the apartment. The other two neighbors, they doing all this heavy noises and everything. Um, so I just want to kind of see what is the overall energy of all of that, including seeing the centipede and the spider. All right, back of the deck we got universal cleanse. All right, so I did just sage before I just came on here. I did use some sage. All right, it says universal cleanse, unexpected fall, forcing you to purge and release. All right, it says purification and deliverance. It also says, like a tower, the universe is cleansing and motivating you to release what is no longer needed, depending on how you perceive it. Emotions are running high, bringing awareness of what needs to be surrendered or purged. Consider a spiritual bath or time to process current emotions, feelings, and attachments. Okay, so that was at the back of the deck. All right, so what do we need to see for the overall energy in regards to the distractions, the centipede, and the spider? What do we need to see from this oracle deck in regards to all of that energy, or all of that energy, spiritual signs, meanings? We got the law of correspondence that's coming out. All right, it talks about look at your mental world to understand your physical world, vice versa. Sixth sense, third eye chakra equals the first eye. As above, so below, as within, so without, as without, so within. All spiritual laws go beyond physical laws. It also says immutable law never changes. Ability to logically understand the nature of things beyond your understanding. No separation since everything is mind, including you. Logically understanding how your mind, um, I guess, is it co-create your reality, something your reality. It looked like it said co-create, but I'm not really sure what that says. You do have mind also at the back of the deck. I also see body. I see becoming more aware of thoughts you have received. Expect to crave more knowledge. Bring more mindful of what you feed your mind. All about love. I see conquering obstacles through divine resources. What's that? Also, the law of polarity. And you also, I see major awakening, death and rebirth. The truth hurts but heals. Major awakening. Trust your judgment. You must release to receive. All right, but could we get another card from this oracle deck in regards to the energy for everything that I explained about today? Give me one more card on the table to clarify for the overall energy. Two of them just came out. Um, yeah, reset. All right, so that was popping up in the energy yesterday. Monitoring spirits. I'm not even gonna hold you. When I seen the spider, and then it just like I've seen it on the wall for like a good minute or two. Um, confirmation with whatever that was in the kitchen, but yeah, I was when the spider ended up disappearing because I felt like it disappeared real fast because I kept looking at it on the wall and I'm like, where did you come from? I even said that too, like to myself, like, where did you come from? Because all of a sudden it appeared on the wall. So then all of a sudden after I done looked at it a few times, it disappeared. So when it disappeared so fast, I had thought about that with monitoring spirits. I said, oh, it must be somebody, astral traveling, or I says that and monitoring spirits. But you got rest. It says depletion is near, and you have become restless. Recognize the importance of rest and self care for mental and physical well being. Yeah, like I said, where earlier I had decided to take a nap. I guess you would say in the middle of the day because it was like after because I set my alarm clock for 10:45, but since I had already been up and it was like all these different noises going on, you got other people outside trying to lawnmower or doing stuff with some type of construction or something. So it was just like a whole bunch of everything trying to go on earlier. So I'm like, well, I might as well just try to stay up since I'm up because I'm not going to be able to just go right back to sleep because the noise, especially that was coming from, I guess, within the wall, or I guess from within the wall or upstairs. It just was like I couldn't back what I couldn't get back to sleep. So I'm like, I might as well just stay up for a while. So yeah, I decided to rest. And again, I was wondering too, is this me doing this reading? Is it gonna correlate? Is it gonna correlate, or is it gonna connect to the reading that I did yesterday? So this might correlate with that because again, rest was at the back of the deck when I got done with using the deck yesterday for that reading with the unexpected shift. All right, so now you got monitoring spirits that also came out with rest. It says stay aware of your immediate environment as certain spirits attached to your enemies come to lurk and stalk to see what you are doing or up to, especially if you are a private person. Be vigilant in regards to how you feel around certain people, dead bugs, random flies, or big creepy crawly bugs in your home. Didn't I just, oh my God. Did I read this card before? Since I've had this deck? I don't know. But that's crazy how they say that on there like that. Yes. Wow. I'm trying to think since I've had this deck, have I read that card? That's crazy. Wow. I was not expecting that to say that on there. That's a confirmation. Yo, that's crazy. Cause I swear, I seen the centipede. That was before, or it might have been like around 9 or 10 or something when I seen the centipede. Cause it was daylight, like it was definitely daylight. And like I said, I just seen the spider like 20 minutes ago or so, and I kept looking at it a few times. 11:24, I just seen on the clock. I kept seeing it a couple times, and then all of a sudden, it's gone. Like I don't know where it went. So for that card to have been so much confirmation like that, which is wow. All right, could we get one more card from this deck for the overall energy in regards to what I'm speaking about? All right, so the last card that's coming out, it says your physical reality is catching up to your spiritual reality. You are beginning to manifest your truest intentions and focus thought forms into being. Expect to see a reality that reflects your constant focused thought forms previously up until now, for better or for worse. Let me read that again. It says your physical reality is catching up to your spiritual reality. You are beginning to manifest your truest intentions and focused thought forms into being. Expect to see a reality that reflects your constant focused thought forms previously up until now, for better or for worse. The unknown, the vortex. Your physical reality has caught up. Consistency changes things. All right. New shifts, reality upgrades, ascension. Beginning to physically see your manifestations, good or bad, positive or negative. Wow. That's an interesting card. I don't think I read this card yet since I've had this deck. So yeah. All right, back of the deck, I seen this card before I started shuffling to get that last card. All right, you got planting seeds, which is in Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. It says there is time. Excuse me. It says, hold on. Whew, it says there is a time to seed and a time to plant. Seeds are your ideas, while the planting process is your effort towards the idea, whether big or small. It says growth process. All right. It says planting seeds, your your future growth, the action behind your manifestations. Allow yourself to receive the benefits behind your planted seeds. Remember, the effort being made in the present moment is what is yielding future results. Patience and consistency is key. All right, so it's a lot of energy talking about manifestation, which I feel like it has to do with the law of correspondence when it talks about as above, so below, as within, so without, as without, so within. Once I heard that and learned that, I love that. I don't know, it's something about that that I like, which that correlates with 333. All right, and then behind the planet scenes, again, you have the major awakenings card that I just read. Yeah, and something about adapt. So you have the major awakening card, which is in Scorpio. It says death and rebirth. It says the truth hurts but heals. Major awakenings, releasing illusions. Trust your judgment. You must release to receive. It says seeing and feeling the truth may be uncomfortable, but it is pushing you into a higher timeline and frequency. The solution is here. Don't resist what you clearly see. All right. So I definitely, with that card, I definitely kind of feel like this could be correlating with the reading that I did yesterday and got in regards to the card that is talking about the need, the unexpected shift that's, that's needed, that's coming or could be coming in if it haven't already. But yeah, so those is the four cards that came out from that deck. All right, hold on a minute. All right, so I feel like I'm gonna go with the tarot next, or you know what? Hold on, let me use. I actually want to use this other oracle deck that I brought in here to use, or yeah, just to use, or maybe I should use that tarot deck. Excuse me, because it has the other has the oracle deck mixed in. Yeah, I'm gonna use that one, but let me use this first. All right, so I got another oracle deck. Um, let's see. So we got the law of correspondence, rest, monitoring spirits, and new shifts, reality upgrades, ascension, beginning to physically see your manifestations, good or bad, positive or negative. All right, could we get a card to clarify this law of correspondence? Wow, that flew out fast off to the side of me. It says number 26. It says Neptune with vision. All right, so this has something to do with a vision of yours. Yeah, with the moon being at the back of the deck. 19 moon perception. Um, yeah. So there's something about a vision or your intuition. I feel like that could also have to do with your discernment. Yeah, something about a message. All right, 20 Mercury messages just turned over. I also see 54 square, semi-square quinix with tension at the back of the deck, and I also see shine sticking out. All right, so could we get a card for rest in regards to this overall energy for this for what the energy of this reading is? Oh, that flew out again. You got 29 with crest or Ceres with nurture. All right, so that's coming out next. Again, that's number 29 that came out. So something about 26, 29 could be significant. This could be in regards to you and your person, I feel like, because 29 breaks down to 11. All right. Something about work I'm getting to with 26 breaking down to 8, or yeah, with 26 breaking down to 8. But it's also giving me the affinity sign with that. Something about the affinity sign with, it talks about love, beauty, and other stuff. I can't think of it right now, but yeah. So something about the infinity sign to this energy could be significant too. Clarify the monitoring spirits for this. You got 24 Saturn with structure. All right, so you have a lot of the planets coming out. You got two planets out here. You got Neptune and Saturn. Yeah, 15 retrograde, review, investigate. Yeah, there's something about investigating, introspection, something with aligning your chakras, or investigating something, or investigating something with introspection. I'm getting with going within. You got 50. Yeah, something's gonna change. Again, the other card, what card it was? Something saying about an upgrade or something. I feel like it's this last card. Yeah, this could be going with that one. I mean, it could be connecting with this card. And you do have 17 solar flares with activate at the back of the deck. 17, again, that's breaking down to 8. Could we get one card to clarify the last card in regards to the physical reality is catching up to your spiritual reality, the unknown, the vortex, your physical reality has caught up. Consistent changes things, or it says consistency changes things. Yeah, 4 in Cancer, we immerse. All right, so you're immersed in um 14 you're immersed in like when it have to do with some kind of discomfort or this excuse me, what this the debility, I can't get it. Say it. This the debilitating state, because this actually looked like more than one thing. This looked like a door, or it looked like a chair. It looked like a door or a chair. Um, it looked like a door to something, but it also looked like a staircase or something like that. But that also breaks down to five. So you have 26 breaking down to 8, 29 breaking down to 11, 24 breaking down to 6, and then you have 4. So something could be significant about those numbers. 8, 11, or 1, I guess. 8, 8, 11, or 1, or 111. Something about 111 could be significant too. Significant too. You got 6, and then you have 4. It's like it's going down. So it'll be 8, 11, 8, 11, 6, 4. Hmm. Something, yeah, something could be significant about those numbers. All right. Yeah, something about like taking the necessary rest to to act, all right? And to act when, I don't know if I want to say penetrating, something about I'm getting penetrating when it pertains to rest and act, when it pertains to penetrating, getting these monitoring spirits out, or um because it stays stay away of your immediate environment as certain spirits, or excuse me, stay aware of your immediate environment as certain spirits attached to your enemies come to lurk and stalk to see what you are doing. Yeah, so you could penetrate these enemies, whoever that they are, coming as monitoring spirits. So it is necessary to take the time to rest so that you could penetrate through that, to get them, to get rid of them, to get them out of here, to get them out of your space. I feel like that's why that card that came up first was at the back of the deck when it said cleanse, like cleansing your space and whatever has to do with cleansing, because there's something about new shifts, reality upgrades, ascension, or this is like you have needing to do that because this is all a part of new shifts, and this reality upgrades with ascent that has to do with your ascension. Yeah, it says beginning to physically see your manifestations, good or bad, positive or negative. Yeah, the law of correspondence. Now again, like I said, Aries is at the back of the deck with act. Aries also talks, so I feel like, about passion driven. Um, I don't know, I'm getting motivated. All right. Let's use the other deck over here that has the Oracle deck and the Tarot deck mixed together. I'm trying not to make this super duper long because this don't really need to be like an hour long or nothing. Oh, wow. Right off the bat, you got this coming out. So this could be connected to those monitoring spirits. Or that's why I was saying penetrating. Whoever's in this energy of being an enemy and coming in your environment as a monitoring spirit. This has something to do with them wanting to end something, or them literally like something with death magic. I don't know. Or maybe somebody they're trying to send you a message that, I don't know, something about that could be significant, and however it's supposed to be, because I feel like this could be symbolizing the death card with it being in the deck, or it could be symbolizing what it actually says on the card. So yeah, Three of Swords, conflict. All right. So some of these monitoring spirits, they could be heartbroken or hurt, and they could be wanting to try to, like, they're coming in as monitoring spirits to sense, like, to see how they could start a conflict with you or something like that, male or female. Let's see. What do we need to see? Could we get a few cards to clarify the law of correspondence with Neptune vision for this energy in regards to what the energy is? Wow, we got ritual coming out. All right, so ritual came out first. All right, something definitely could be something about 444, which I was trusted. All right, 22 trusted is of this could be an official person. All right, whatever their official position is, I guess. We're gonna take like two more cards for each of the for four. Excuse me. For all four of these. So either this has something to do with you getting some kind of vision through a ritual, or um, maybe you doing some kind of ritual, or you need to do a ritual if you haven't done one already. Yeah, to find out who these hidden enemies. Wow, Ice Queen at the back of the deck. All right, even though I was saying 444 because that did come up. Yeah, so this is definitely could be connected to the reading that came out or that I did yesterday, which is, hold on, let me find it. All right, so the reading that I did yesterday, it said unexpected but needed shift coming, and I put in the title. I said 444. Everything confirms what you already know. So again, with that card that came out with death magic, so that could be somebody literally, yeah, in regards to your divine guidance and your divinity and your gift. Wow, all of that at the back of the deck. But I know that you have faith in whatever you believe in, whether you're all spiritual or you're all religious or you're spiritual and religious, which I feel like that's me, again, because side note, I never said that I don't believe in God. So I don't know, I just felt the need to say that because I feel like people, because how I wrote it in my diary, I said that I never claimed to be Christian because my mom tried to say we was Christian, but I'm like, how we Christian? Because of what I said, because we didn't regularly go to church, so that's why I said it like that. But at the same time, it still doesn't mean that I don't believe in God, because even though I feel like we did not go to church on regular, which I remember that ain't nothing wrong with my brain. Thank God, ain't nothing wrong with my brain. But we did not go to church on a regular basis, like I know a family or families do or whatever. So that's why I said it like that. That doesn't mean that I don't feel like I connect or associate myself with God. That don't mean that I don't. So yeah, this definitely could have something to do with your divine, like from the beginning. Not even if you just got on a spiritual path. I feel like this has to do with since you were born, like in regards to your divine guidance, your divine path. All right, with all of these popping up at the back of the deck along with the faith card. All right, something about a mature woman could be significant, or you could be this mature woman, or male, or men. But yeah, so this definitely could be connected to the video that I put out last night. And I feel like, excuse me, once I upload this, and I'll put the link for that one in the what is it, the description. I'll put the link for that video in the description, because I'm starting to feel like this kind of connects to that. And look, you got, yeah, so something, Ice Queen again. So it's something significant about you needing to take the time to rest, because that is could be some confirmation of why the monitoring spirits card came out after I'd have said that about the centipede and the spider, and then how the confirmation was when I read the card and it said that with the monitoring spirits, it said that. So you could be getting some kind of something could be being revealed to you or exposed to you about a hidden enemy who whatever their sign is, that they're in this Ice Queen energy. And something about 5, something's gonna change about that. All right, with 14 breaking, or actually 41 breaking down to 5. So yeah, and I don't said that in two other cards. So something about 555 could be significant. I feel like that definitely could have to do with the sun card. Like something could be being enlightened to you, exposed to you, or this is what's coming in. Or if you don't know this, if you don't know who this person is or what they've been trying to do already, I feel like something's gonna be being enlightened to you or exposed or shown to you in some kind of way. And maybe this could be even you like doing this ritual to have a vision or be sent or receive a vision about who this person is, whether it's one or multiple people, whoever that ice queen energy is. All right. Yeah, something about divine partner. So it came out in reverse. So somebody could be not wanting you to um, come into union and connect with your divine partner for it to come out in the reverse. Yeah, because they want to have this celebration with the Six of Wands at the back of the deck. I also see Queen of Wands. I see Pathway. I see Five of Swords. I see distant future change, divine masculine, conflict, occupation, star seed. Wow. All right, so could we get one more card? We're gonna actually get two more, but could we get one more for this law of correspondence in regards to this energy? Yeah, soulmate. It's something about you getting a vision or doing this ritual so that you can receive this vision again with as above, so below, so within, so without. Or am I reading right? As above, so below, as within, so without, as without, so within. Yeah, because somebody definitely could be trying to rush into you. You might have some kind of intuition, or they're trying to. I feel like whoever that ice queen is, they trying to prevent this person from sending you some kind of message. All right, something to do with a mature man. All right, they don't have to be like older. All right, they could just be mature in they could just be mature. They don't have to be somebody that's like in their 50s or 60s or whatever. They could just be somebody that is mature. All right, and he has number 5 on the card. You has star seed at the back of the deck. This could be a mature man that is a star seed, somebody that um I saw this video that this guy had on his channel. Yeah, divine feminine, because they know that you're a divine feminine and you're their divine counterpart. But I saw this video on YouTube the other day. I might try to find, well, yeah, because I just seen it within the last 3 days. And he asked AI, is it more better to be, is it I forgot, but I'm gonna try to put that in the description for this video too. He said, "Is it more He asked AI, "Is it more pleasing to be in a monogamy relationship or a polygamy relationship?" And AI, how AI explained it, I understood it. He said it could work with a monogamy and it could work with a polygamy, but it's all about the I feel like it's all about what it said on the card, ascension. It's all about your all of your chakras being in line, like everybody being on the same, you know, level or the same, frequency. Because if y'all not all on the same frequency, how do you expect it to work? Especially if one out of all the other people, or other two people within that polygamy, if they haven't been able to work out their traumas and being able to effectively communicate about whatever, not holding anything back, like how do you think that's gonna work? Like how do you expect that to work if you're trying to be in a polygamy relationship, but you don't even want to you want to communicate with one more than the other one, so I don't know, but I'm gonna try to link that video in the description too, because how AI explained it, they explained it so good, and that was just kind of like, because I really don't mess with AI like that, but I'm assuming he got an iPhone. But yeah, when he asked AI that about monogamy and polygamy, AI explained it so like it was like me doing math. And side note, in school, once I got to that algebra and stuff, I used to hate math when we had to do algebra. Like that was my worst subject, was math, because yeah, that algebra just was like what is this, like, and you don't even use that shit now, you don't even use it now, so it was like, what's the point of what was the point of you even having to take a class for that and pass it when you don't even really use it unless you trying to be like a real, like you're trying to be a scientist or whatever like that. You're not even really using that. So I don't know, but I'm gonna try to remember to see if I can find that video because I know I watched it within the last few days on YouTube. Again, I watch so many different stuff on YouTube. It's like that's my new cable channel. My cable outlet is YouTube. But let's see. Could I get one more card for this law and correspondence for this energy that's on the table? Could we get one more for this deck right here for this energy? One more. Oh, whoa, we got oh snap. We got emotional manipulator. We got legal issues, and we got white magic. Change. I see community. I see false documentation or false documents, information, statements, agreements. All right. Somebody could be trying to change something because of or they're wanting you to change something because of what they got going on. All right, and that could have to do with that ice queen energy or whether they male or female. Um, I don't know. Let me see. I think I also see expectation. Yeah, because somebody got some kind of expectation with trying to, I feel like, distract you or something so that you don't be with your soulmate, whoever your soulmate is. They want to come in and, like, basically cock block or whatever. I know that's not coming back out again. Yeah, somebody want to come in and cock block, and you need to, and I feel like for you to be able to figure this out or notice or something, maybe there's a need, if you haven't done it already, but maybe there's a need to do some kind of ritual so that you can get a vision, a understanding of who this emotional manipulator is. Yeah, something about change and distant future. I also see the sun with divine feminine. Wow. Concern. Yeah, somebody could be definitely concerned. Somebody could be feeling like their time is running out to cause some kind of destruction to stop you or something. I don't know what this is, but yeah, maybe this is definitely somebody that is definitely could be possibly coming in, male or female. They could be not no possible. They could be coming in as a monitoring spirit if they know how to be able to do that. Whatever how you how I don't I'm not even sure how you do that. But let's clarify the next card with rest and nurture for this energy. What do we need to see for rest and nurture? All right, we got evil eye. Wow. So I feel like not only will the ritual give you, yeah, entity attachment, judgment, legal issues, Seven of Wands, awakening, karma, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, Star Seed. I see Three of Pentacles, confusion and illusions, pathway, divine masculine. What? So maybe somebody could be doing this to your divine, yeah, because they don't want this person is coming out in reverse. They don't want you, whoever this air sign is. They don't have to be an air sign, but somebody don't want you to be with your soulmate or your divine person. Your yeah, something about manipulation. So they could have been doing some kind of, or have been, like I said with that other card that came out earlier. Whoa, not the manipulation card with the Two of Cups and the black magic. High Priestess. What the hell is this? So you need to rest too to find out who this person that's giving you the evil eye. 8, 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, because this person could be hiding or something. They're hiding that they're having this evil eye energy to, or sending this evil eye energy to you. Yeah, you got divine masculine, transition, commitment, ice king, and innocence. Yeah. Flying monkey at the back of the deck. I also see black magic again. So it's something about you doing this ritual. Yeah, because it has to do with your pathway and you working with your soulmate. This has something to do with you being on your divine pathway and you collaborating or celebrating with your soulmate, whoever your divine person is, or they could be also sending them the evil eye and the other card that came out earlier, whoever this male or female is. What else to clarify? Give me, yeah, because they don't want you to have, like, this could be the Three of Pentacles too. They don't want you to have a family with this person. Ten of Wands at the back of the deck. They don't want you to be able to have this with this person, or they just don't want you to come together with this person, or whatever like that. I don't know. Yeah, blocked. But I feel like whoever this person, they're being blocked, all right, from you. Yeah, blocked and Emperor. They're blocked from stopping you from coming together with your divine person, which is your Emperor or your Empress, which is your divine person. Yeah, I feel like this person, Nine of Swords, I just seen they could be doing this because their judgment is clouded. They're not really thinking clearly. But give me another card to clarify this rest with nurture. Yeah, divinity at the back of the deck. Give me one card to clarify rest with ooh. All right. The same two cards, or not the same, but one of the same cards has come out. Concern, and you have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, somebody is definitely concerned. I'm getting TikTok, TikTok. They feel like time is running out for them to yeah, to keep you in this bondage with them. All right. But again, the Knight of Pentacles was coming out in the reverse. This is in Saturn. Because you coming together with your person, it's most definitely going to bring some kind of structure. It's going to bring um you working with this person and having this equal level of give and take, all right, with 11:11 on the alarm clock. And whoever this ice king or queen is, they want to do something. They want to try to speed up the process so that they can keep you in bondage with them, all right, because they're most definitely in their thoughts. Knight of Swords, love offer, I see twin flame, self-love, and the world. Again, this could be more than one person doing this or one person doing this, but yeah. Give me one more for this rest with nurturer. Give me one more from this deck. All right, self-love turned over. Give me one from this deck. Eight of Swords. Yeah, something about somebody being in, or this person being in the Eight of Swords, or again, like I just said, they want to keep you in this stuck energy. Social media enamored. Oh wow. Oh wow. I don't know what this is. Okay. Alrighty then. Clarify monitoring spirits with Saturn structure. Could we get one card for right now to clarify monitoring spirits? We got change. Somebody wants to change who your twin flame is. Your ancestors is saying. With that being at the back of the deck, you have twin flame with nice guy coming out. 61 breaking down to 7. 4. Um yeah, but I feel like you're protected. You're protected because I'm seeing a lot of fours coming out. Even though this could be whoever this is trying to keep you in this Eight of Swords energy because they're concerned or whatever like this. I don't know. Or they could, or this could be, again, this could be a male or female doing this, or they could be doing this to your soulmate, your divine person, because you have soulmate out here, but twin flame is also coming up. So they could be also trying to do this to your person, whether they are male or female. So whoever your person is, they could be having somebody that's male or female doing that to them too. You got divinity at the back of the deck again. Give me another card to clarify monitoring spirits with Saturn and change for this energy that's out here. What else to clarify monitoring spirits with Saturn structure for this energy that's out here? Give me one more. You got, oh, whoa, whoa. This is the King of Pentacles. All right, so he just came out with a couple cards. King of Pentacles, Courthouse, and Eight of Cups. All right. 4. Yeah, 4 is heavy significant to this reading. So I definitely, yeah, somebody's definitely trying to close out something with you and your person. I don't know if they trying to make your person go to court or have some kind of legal stuff, or they're trying to find some way to send this to you. I don't know, but that's what came out also. Like somebody is definitely concerned about you being with your soulmate. 333 is out here now. 33 and 13, as above, so below. King of Pentacles came out with unbothered, trusted at the back of the deck. 4 of Swords. All right. Give me one more to clarify monitoring spirits with Saturn for this energy that's out here. Give me one more for monitoring spirits with Saturn. Again, Saturn talks about change. All right. Entity attachment behind that was community. Yeah, lovers. Oh, wow. So lovers is coming out. This is crazy. All right. You also have health concern coming out with 7 of Cups and Magician. So somebody is definitely being a illusionist, a master illusionist. All right. 31 breaking down to 4. All these fours coming out. Whoever this King of Pentacles is, this is your person, or somebody wants to change this with you and your person. I don't understand why this is coming out like this. What is going on? Immersed. Give me 46 minutes, and what we need to see to clarify this last card for new shifts, reality upgrades, ascension. Um the physical reality is catching up to your spiritual reality. Your beginning is manifest your truest intentions and focused thoughts forms into being. Expect to see a reality that reflects your constant focused thought forms and previously up until now. Give me one card to clarify the last 2 cards. Up in the clouds. So this is like the 9 of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. I just feel like somebody don't want you to be up in the clouds. So it could be a Cancer that could be up in the clouds, or somebody just don't want you to be like with the King and Queen of Pentacles popping up. Somebody don't want you to be stable with your first person, and they definitely taking a risk and leap of faith with the Full card, to try to mess up whatever or whatever they think they know or think is going on. They're trying to cock block or whatever, trying to find some way to cock block, or even if it's just cock blocking you and your new shift, your new reality, even if it don't have to do with you being with a soulmate. They want to cock block something. Yeah, something about a boss. They don't want you to be in this boss energy and self-love energy with those 2 cards being turned over in the deck. Yeah, you got the Hermit at the back of the deck. Yeah, because it's something about your intuition, your knowing, your spiritual, I want to say spiritual upgrade, or your spiritual knowledge, whatever that may be. Somebody wants to cock block that or something like that. Yeah, with something about confusion illusions coming out again. Awakening. Uh, let's see. Could we get another card to clarify these last row? Give me another card to clarify the last row, please and thank you. We got the Queen of Wands at the back of the deck. I see Thief. I see 7 of Wands. I see the Most High, Abuse, 3 of Swords. I'm not understanding what this energy is. You got Surprise, 7 of Pentacles, Jezebel, Tower, and social media. Wow. Okay. We're not going to take all of those. We just want one, actually. It's definitely something about somebody's definitely could be trying to abuse your divine guidance. All right. Maybe because you didn't make a choice, or something about you making a decision or something like that. I don't know how this goes, because this is kind of, I don't know. I don't know what this is. Yeah, but this keep coming out. Wow. That Starseed, the Fool, Queen of Swords. Something is significant about an air sign. Something is significant about an air sign. Or they could just be in this air energy. Wow. Give me one more card to clarify this last row for this energy that's out here. Give me one more to clarify the last row. 8 of Wands. Yeah, so somebody could definitely be doing something to try to like send you some kind of message or something. Again, like I said, to either you or your soulmate. So you could be the male, or you could be the male, or you could be the feminine. Yeah, and I do see endings with legal. All right, so somebody definitely, Ten of Swords was at the back of the deck. Somebody definitely could be trying to betray you by putting you in, or maybe even spiritually trying to, yeah, look, bondage, or even spiritually trying to put you in some type of spiritual stuff, spiritual, something legal, like something. I don't even know how to say it, but there go the cards. So yeah, because it's all about your gift or whatever, or the work you have put into the work you have been putting into your gift, or the just the work you've been putting into yourself. Give me one more to clarify this last row. Boss, yeah, like they don't, again, it's back out here, they don't want you to be in this boss energy. They don't want you to be with your person. You got Nine of Pentacles at the back of the deck. I see self-love again. I see mature women. I see endings. I see ancestors. I see the Knight of Pentacles again in reverse. I see Seven of Swords opposition, D magic, manifestation, Ten of Swords, unbothered, self-love, divinity. Yeah, somebody could be, definitely whoever this Queen of Swords energy, male or female, they could be bothered about your journey that you're putting into yourself. And because they feel like you're gonna come into union with your soulmate, or your twin flame. Wow, Queen of Cups coming out in the reverse. Again, something is significant about a Cancer. All right, Cancer sign is already out here. Two of Pentacles. They want you to be juggling. Yeah, juggling some kind of court situation so that you'll have to walk away from your soulmate, your divine person, because whatever with the monitoring spirits, maybe they trying to get information because they feel like you're gonna come into your person in the distant future. What's behind that? Yeah, or your person could be sending you some kind of message in the future, and they want to have you in this Five of Pentacles energy before you come into with your person. Yeah, so that they having an expectation for you to be with some in a karmic connection. Split the deck, karmic connection, expectation, gift, Four of Pentacles, twin flame, courthouse, and then look at the top of the deck. You have ascension. What's behind that one? Thief, Seven of Wands. What else? Knight of Wands. So they want you to be with somebody that's in this Knight of Wands energy. Yeah, look. What? How they gonna want you to be with somebody in the Knight of Wands energy, but they probably not gonna want to be with someone in the Knight of Wands energy? Because you know the Knight of Wands talk about somebody that's in and out, like a player type energy. So if they don't want to be with a player type energy, why do they just assume that you want to be with a player type energy? Or like that's what they want you to be with. Okay, 53 minutes in, and I said this wasn't gonna be a long reading, but I'll be trying. Hold on a minute. All right, so I guess I'm gonna close it out with this oracle deck. All right, so you can also get this off of Etsy. All right, like I said, hopefully soon, whenever I feel like I want to do it, I'm gonna do a video for my the last few oracle decks that I've got, in the last few tarot decks that I got. I don't know when I'm gonna do the video though, but I want to. Something about a thunderstorm could be significant. All right, so definitely those yeah, because somebody, five in Scorpio, somebody definitely could be trying to, with the monitoring spirits, they definitely trying to, I feel like with this card too, stir up some trouble, or stir up some kind of conflict or conflicts, because they don't want you to triumph over, they don't want you to triumph over evil. All right, it says five in Scorpio. It says thunderstorm, power, destruction, trouble, electric display, a warning, out of control, energy shift. Okay, and again, that was the energy of the card that came up yesterday. um Conflict, triumph over evil, fierce, booming conflict, or opportunity to overcome. Because yeah, if you got monitoring spirits coming out, somebody definitely, whoever this person that don't want to see you go forward, They want to stir up some kind of obstacles. And yeah, look, five and Virgo just came out with headache. Yeah, they want to cause you some kind of headache. Whoever this person is, male or female, they don't want you to go forward. They want to keep you in this Eight of Swords. They expect for you to be in a karmic relationship. Yeah, six in Aries, a flag with achievement. Like, so they're trying to make it some kind of way to make it an achievement so that you be with somebody that is in a Knight of Wands energy, whether you're the male or female or vice versa. They definitely want, they could be wanting you, they could be trying to do some excuse me, they could be trying to do some kind of ritual so you be with a emotional manipulator, even if you have already dealt with somebody that's like that. Yeah, because going across, you got emotional manipulator, Eight of Swords, the lovers, and boss. So they want somebody to be controlling you and having you like in this Eight of Swords energy. What do we need to see to close out this energy for this reading in this video? I just seen 55:55 on the clock. What do we need to see to close out this energy? We got five in, or excuse me, two. I said five. We got two in Cancer with telephone. It says connection, communication, conversation, getting through, two-way street, message, vocal, loud and clear, reaching out, notification, throat chakra, inner voice, and rings a bell. All right, so yeah, you definitely could be getting communication from your person or whoever this person, that's this Cancer energy that's up in the clouds. All right, you okay? Like I said earlier, you could be getting communication by doing some kind of ritual so that you could get a vision, to you of who this person is that don't want to see you moving forward. Or you could also get a vision of who are representing as these enemies in the form of monitoring spirits. Yeah, eight in Capricorn with library. All right, it says knowledge. Um, it says knowledge, learning, history, information, research, books, pastime, archives, hidden documents, search, secrets, looking beneath the surface, author, reading, writing. Yeah, and again, that's in Capricorn. So somebody is definitely concerned, and this could have them in the Eight of Swords. Yeah, with tandem bicycle, that you're gonna come into collaboration with your person. Look, two in Taurus with tandem bicycle. Yeah, something about within a few days or something. All right. Yeah, look, Black Widow, three in Aquarius with Black Widow, betrayal, warning, twisted turncoat, cunning, danger, toxic situation or relationship, web of control, entrapment, unexpected attack, insidious, poisonous, low vibrational. Give me one more, or we need two more, but could we get another one, please and thank you, to close out this energy? What else we need to see from this deck to close out this energy? We got no, four, and no. The answer is no. The answer is no. The situation or event is not unfolding at this time. Yeah, because it's under change. So, because somebody could be concerned, or I feel like that you coming with your person, coming into union with your person, or maybe even connected with your person just by communicating or something like that. Yeah, seven in Scorpio with the universe turned over. You got spring, new moon, the maiden within 3 months, or within 1 to 3 months. But yeah, five in Pisces, spilled milk. Yeah, somebody definitely wants you to be crying over spilled milk. So we get one more for that to clarify. All right. Yeah, something about you being in unconditional love with your person. All right. You got four, or I just said four. You got one in Virgo, mother low. It says prosperity, jackpot, success, good fortune, having plenty, money maker, sudden wealth, the real deal, on easy street, accomplishment, advantage, fortune, the prime source. Yeah, because whoever this lover is, your soulmate, they could be what is it said? What did you say? Prosperity, accomplishment. They could be the real deal. Yeah, they could be the real deal. All right. With this, with it also being under structure, and if they coming in, your enemies is coming in, male or female. If they coming in as monitoring spirits, they don't want you to be with your divine person. Ooh, excuse me, with lovers being out here, and then you also have soulmate, because this person could be wanting to come in to communicate, or something about a two-way street also. Yeah, throat chakra. They may be wanting to use their throat chakra to communicate with you through message or email or whatever way they want to communicate with you. And again, I don't know. This could be a past person wanting to or this could be a past person that's your soulmate, but I don't know. I feel like this could be a new person, because you do have unconditional love. A Namakara wanting to come out, and that talks about unconditional love, romance, soulmate, uncommon bond, devoted, always tenderness, timeless, constant affection, best friends, appreciate, unchanging, infinity love. And I was talking about infinity in the beginning. All right, so let's get one more to close out this energy out here on the table. Oh wow. So three cards came out. We're gonna take hmm, let's try that again actually. Let's do that again. So we get one more card to close out this energy that's out here on the table. Oh, we got three in Pisces. All right, three in Pisces with roundabout. It says community, connections, new direction, keep it moving, controls the flow of information, solution, circular reasoning, fluid, many working parts, perfect timing, and redirect. I feel like this card came out with the reading that I was just talking about that I did yesterday. So this might be the same card that came out yesterday. So something about the community is significant. This could be a Cancer or Pisces in your community. They could be this boss energy, or that's giving me like the Emperor card. All right. So, yeah, but anyways, I'm going to go ahead and close out this video, because I was saying that it wasn't going to be an hour and it still ended up being an hour. But yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and close out this reading. So if you would like to subscribe, like, comment, share, you're more than welcome to. All right. And until then, or whenever, I'll see you whenever I decide to do the next video.